Okay, hello. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about being a psych major and some of the interesting things you get to find out when you're enrolled in such a major program. Um, there is a particularly interesting um, educator that I have encountered throughout my experience, and I enjoy this person. They have a lot of really excellent stories of experience to share, and I mean it. I appreciate them. I enjoy this person immensely. However, there are some things that have been shared in class, some points of view that I'm not so gung ho on, and so one of the biggest ones is the particular theory that when it comes to phobias, women apparently tend to have more of a phobia against insects, if you will, than men do. And apparently this is supposed to be because we are afraid. And the particular insect that was discussed in question, and I'm sure this theory applies to all insects, I guess. The insect though that we're discussing in this tale is the cockroach, which is so ewy. So apparently the reason that women as a whole are more prone to phobias of cockroaches than men is supposedly because we are afraid of cockroaches getting in our vaginas. Yeah. I don't quite agree with this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would not enjoy having a cockroach in my female reproductive system. I don't know that there's very many women at all who would, and the ones who would enjoy such an experience, I have a strong desire to never encounter in any situation at all, because I don't think we're going to have a lot in common with our lifestyles. So this teacher told me that's why, and I disagree with that, because I think that I am equally disgusted by cockroaches in all situations. It's a bad time when you see a cockroach in your house. It's a bad time when you see cockroaches outside. And where I live, there are lots of cockroaches outside on the streets, in the sidewalks, and it's disgusting. And it's just all of the bad times right there. And, particularly, I feel like it would be a lot of effort in a bizarre sort of situation for a cockroach to actually enter such a body cavity. I mean, they're going to have to go up all the way up your leg, and I'll tell you what, even if I'm sleeping, I'm not that heavy of a sleeper. I would likely feel the cockroach long before it got anywhere of danger zone, like, proximity. So I'm actually, and I said this in this class, at any given moment, I'm way more afraid and disturbed at the idea of a cockroach getting inside, like, my head, like one of my ears or something, because I'm not saying that I've watched, like, true stories of the AR or something on Discovery Health, but my roommate used to, and it was gross. And someone had a damn cockroach inside of their ear, chewing on parts of their noggin. And I think that would be way worse, because that shit is all up in your head. You can hear that. I'm sure it's excruciatingly painful. And if it were up in your vag area, you probably couldn't hear it as much. It's not as tight as a fit. That's ew. But it's different, and I feel like it would be much easier for a cockroach to get inside of someone's head than their reproductive system, particularly because, and I guess I can't speak for everyone, but in my own personal experience, my head is exposed far more often than the other vicinity. I guess even if you sleep naked, I mean, you're covered in blankets, not, your head, which is just displayed like a smorgasbord on the pillow, ready for cockroaches. And this, by the way, I'm sorry if I'm frightening you. I don't mean to scare you into many sleepless nights for fear of cockroaches permeating your skull. That's not the intention of this video. And I think it's probably a rarity, and if you just keep your living vicinity clean and sanitary, you shouldn't have cockroaches in your bed. So I guess there you go. There's a little lesson in and of itself. So this was just something that I encountered throughout my education, and I thought it was really interesting. So if you guys disagree, go ahead, comment, tell me what you think. I mean, and to be fair, too, there are other body cavities, and men can be just as afraid of cockroaches getting into those as well. So, something to think about. Or never think about, really. That's your choice. I wouldn't blame you. So, alright, there you go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.